All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our bag, and you're not doing this right now, you're just watching, and we're just gonna put it in there like that, right? Then this will help release the clay from the cup. Then we're gonna take this, and this is gonna make it so that the texture of the clay is not the texture of this. We don't like that. So we're just gonna roll this up, stick it in, open it up. It's gonna look kind of weird. And then, so that we know whose is whose, because that's always a problem, we're gonna write our name right here like that, so we know what's what. Okay, now we're ready to start putting clay in. So now that I have my container with the release in it, I'm going to get a tennis ball amount size of clay, roll it into a ball, and smush it in my hands into a hamburger. And then I'm going to write my name on it. Very important step. Then I'm going to flip my hamburger upside down so my name is facing down, and I'm going to put it into my container and just smush it down inside of it. I'm going to take a ping pong amount of clay, and I'm going to squish it in my hands and make it into a hot dog and roll it from my fingertip to the end of my palm, making a nice long coil that is about the size of my pinky. Now I'm going to scratch the clay with a fork with this mud on it called slip, and this is what's going to make it stick together. I am also scratching the inside of my pot where the clay will go so that the coil sticks to the base. Applying it in there, and then I'm going to blend it. Not blended. And here I go blending it with my fingers, just rubbing it against the wall of my pot. All blended. That's how it should look. Now I'm going to roll some more coils, and I'm going to be using the sheet that I have that has examples of different coil designs that you can use. This one's going to be a twist, so I've made it a little on the skinnier side because I'm twisting it, and now it's thicker, and I'm going to put it on my newspaper so it doesn't stick to my table, and I'm going to press it just a little bit, slip where it's going to be attached to the cup on both sides, going in and coming out. Put it in there and blend. Nicely blended. Now I've got another coil, and I'm making it into a spiral. Now, as I'm making this, I'm thinking, gosh, it's kind of big. I think I'm going to perhaps cut it in half and make more of a rainbow kind of thing. Slipping and scoring where it's going to attach, applying the clay, and blending. Now I'm going to braid 3 coils together. These coils are pretty skinny because they're going to be making a bigger coil that looks like a braid. So I'm just doing a normal braid, putting it on my newspaper to blend those coils together, and applying that to my cup. Nicely blended. Now I have built up my coils to about the top of my container, and I'm ready to take it out. So I will help you with this, but it will look something like this. We'll take off the press mold, the cup, remove the plastic, remove the paper, and ta-da! Our press mold cup in a greenware state, ready to be dried so it can be fired.